I want to go back and talk about Fallout for a minute because this show has actually done something that a lot of video game adaptations fail to do, which is actually get the source material boosted. The video games are doing well, and I'm going to go over that in a second. There's also some cringe coming out thanks to the show. A lot of these video game websites try to make themselves relevant by getting Fallout traffic over to their stuff, and it's not working out. Like this cringe article, Fallout's surge in popularity has reminded everyone of New Vegas's most overpowered mechanic, bisexuality. Nobody's talking about that. They say everybody's reminded. No. The reason that they're bringing this up is apparently because the Widowmaker perk and the Lady Killer perk makes you bi, I guess. It's very strange. Real cringe here. There's been a lot of cringe articles. There's people that are straight up mad that Lucy likes dudes. Pretty well established that she's into men. They want her to explore women. Don't think that's going to happen. But either way, the show is popular. And, you know, I get it. Some people don't like it because of some stuff with the lore. But for the most part, a lot of people have at least enjoyed the show a little bit, said it was okay, all the way up to it's awesome. So here's what's crazy about this that you don't see very often. Because of this show, the source material, the actual video games, have seen a skyrocket in sales. Fallout 4 skyrockets back to the sales charts. This game came out 9 years ago. And the update hasn't even dropped yet. On the 25th, it's going to get a next-gen update. They're going to improve the way the game looks. And people aren't even waiting. They're jumping into the game. Now, this is just on box games. So this comes from the European sales charts. You say, well, what about Steam? Well, Fallout 4 is also one of the most played Steam games right now. It drew in over 160,000 players on Sunday, yesterday. And I want to point out that it's not just Fallout 4. It's also Fallout 76. That game has more players than it's ever had in years. It's 5 years old. Went through a lot of changes. I haven't played it in years. I wonder, should I go back to Fallout 76? I've wanted to play a Fallout game because of that show. I'm just waiting for the update to drop. Because I never finished Fallout 4. It's not my favorite, but I'm going to go back and finish it. And then I want to go back and play 3 in New Vegas. But this is impressive to me because you actually see people going and playing the games now. And I wonder how many people are playing these games for the first time. They're new fans. I bet you there's quite a few people playing these games for the first time. Because it's not just Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. 1, 2, 3, New Vegas. They're all getting more sales now. They had a game sale on Steam. I think all the games were like $20. Like you could got the whole collection. And I'm talking about Fallout Tactics and that other one. There's a Brotherhood of Steel one too. All of those games got sales boosts because of the show. Did that happen with Halo? Remember Halo, all the shit around that show, taking his helmet off all the time? That wasn't a Halo show. This show felt like Fallout. That's why you see a high score from the audience. 88% for this show. You know, go look at the Halo show. Nobody likes that piece of shit. It just shows you when you do these things right. And I know some people are going to disagree with me saying they did it right. But to me, you know, I'm a Bethesda Fallout guy. 3, New Vegas, even though New Vegas, made by Obsidian. I know. They made the first couple. That's actually my favorite one. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite one of them all. I think that's the best Fallout game ever made. Tried to play the first 2, actually, recently because I bought them for that sale that was going on Steam. Not a fan of the point-and-click gameplay. Don't like it. But the other ones, I absolutely adore. and love. I've played Fallout 3 a bunch of times. New Vegas I've played 6 or 7 times, and I'll continue to play that game probably forever because it's so good. But, you know, it's crazy to see this. Like, you do it right. You think that this would set an example for people. Hey, we actually bring this in and do it right and try to respect it. Maybe we can actually make some money off of it. And that's what's happening here. You had the actress, Ellie Purnell, come out and talk about how she understood how important this was, and she did a bunch of research, and she wanted to do it right, and she loves the games. It's something you don't see very often. And they got rewarded for it just from these sales. It's wild. Games that are over a decade old. I don't remember when 3 in New Vegas came out, but those games were around like PS3, Xbox 360 era. And it's wild to see. You think that this would become an example for companies, but it'll probably just be a one and done. It's rare that something comes out and is actually good and respectful towards the source material. So I don't know. I thought this was cool. It's nice to see it pay off when done right. And you think that that would be an example for people. Like, hey, maybe we should do this with all the shows instead of shitting on fans and attacking them like they did with Halo. Which I don't even know why that show's called Halo. Because it barely follows anything. You know, Master Chief, it's been told forever, it's important for them to keep that mask on. You never talk about who John Spartan is. John Spartan. No, never talk about him. But in the show, it's basically to learn everything there is. Nobody even gets to see him having sex, which nobody wants to see. So, anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Have you played Fallout again? Did this show get you to want to play Fallout again? It did for me. I wanted to play Fallout after watching it. Did you go back and play anything after you watched this show? Let me know in the comments what game you're playing if you did. Maybe you don't like this show. Tell me why you didn't like it. What are the reasons? Or if you did like it, what did you like about it? Let me know. Anyway, comment, throw a like up if you would. Share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. That's been a thing going on again. Hit that notification bell if you would, please. And I will see all of you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.